It's so frantic and difficult to prepare for as somebody who is standing in front of that. I have a feeling that Tyson Fury did not necessarily plan for Usyk to be as good with his lead hand and is off of center line with his head as he was, which is why I think Usyk, who doesn't really start fights as fast as other fighters, and even at heavyweight or in his time at cruiserweight, takes him a little while to get going. He started the fight out very quick and brought it right to Tyson Fury. Won the first couple of rounds, in my opinion. Tyson Fury did come back and win either rounds 3 through 6 or 4 through 6, depending on how you looked at it. Regardless, this was a battle of conflicting styles where the bigger, taller, longer fighter was fighting off the back foot, not necessarily utilizing his range as much with his jab to begin the fight. And Usyk, again, walking him down, hitting him with big shots to the body upstairs. Really, I thought, outclassing Tyson up until the mid portion of this fight, round 3, 4, again, however you look at it, where Tyson started to find the weakness in what Alexander Usyk brings, which is southpaw style versus an orthodox with a longer reach. Tyson can get to his uppercut and still remain relatively safe as long as he's at jab range. Go back and watch Tyson landed his uppercut. Look at the range at which he lands it at. It's frame, jab, jab, frame, keeping that jab. And then as soon as Usyk attacks, whether it's with that lead hand, his leaping hook, or the big overhand left, whatever it is, he ducks that head underneath his shots to protect him, obviously, from straights and overhands from Tyson. Doesn't protect him from the uppercut. And in that orthodox southpaw matchup, you get that opening for the uppercut almost every single time if a guy is ducking his head into range, just like southpaws have it versus orthodox guys. If the orthodox guy is big with his overhand or he's big with his hook and his head is right there underneath it, it's a perfect setup to level change, bang the uppercut underneath. And Tyson Fury started to look for that as well as go to the body. Something that, again, surprised me that Tyson didn't do earlier. Around the 4th and 6th round, he started to see Tyson work to the body a bit, really starting to eat up the ribs of Alexander Usyk, who we know in the past has had some issues dealing with some body shots. I don't care what you guys say to this day, Deontay Wilder reference, I still think Daniel Dubois hurt Usyk to the body and got robbed of at least a knockdown, depending on how things could have gone after that. Who knows? But we've seen that issue with Usyk before, and Tyson was looking to pepper those ribs. It really got him back into the swing after I thought Usyk started the fight really well. Was Tyson looking to work the body and then bring the variety, the body shots, pumping the jab out, then back to the body shots, uppercut. He started to have Usyk on a little bit of confusion mode, right? Trying to figure out what was happening on that side, and also not only having to deal with the size and the reach of Usyk, but after dealing with the body shots and then having to protect because Tyson was starting to become dangerous, not only to the body, but upstairs as well. The right hands, the uppercut was just missing round after round. Usyk had to go more high guard, wasn't really able to get that lead hand out and touch, and get Tyson to react to things so he could set up his attack. This is why Tyson had so much more success in rounds 4 to 7, maybe 8, because he was able to stop a little bit of the forward aggression of Alexander Usyk. I think this is the key to fight number 2, is not having Usyk control the pace of the fight. I know it sounds simple, but it's so crucial for Tyson Fury. If he's on his back foot again in this fight and the rabbit is turning the gun on Elmer Fudd, it's not going to go well for Tyson. He's not going to be able to keep his range. He's not going to be able to, again, stay and then look for things off of it. It's going to be one shot at a time clinch, or on the back foot, grabbing the ropes, dancing around. I better not see any of that from Tyson Fury, because again, all it was wasted time, wasted energy. And he wasn't able to get any sort of game plan going until he started being aggressive on the front foot, working the body, and making Usyk protect himself versus Usyk's offensive aggression on the front foot. The biggest part of this and the biggest shot that we see from Tyson Fury during the fight is finally, I think it was round 6, boom, uppercut, rocks Usyk, had him on skates. Tyson again tried to follow up and get Usyk to the ground, couldn't do so. But you saw what would happen if Tyson could turn the tide and change the way this fight was being fought. The entirety of the setup for the uppercut was off the back foot, but in my opinion, the best way for him to set it up in the second fight is for Tyson to work forward off his jab and make Usyk walk onto it as a counter to what Tyson's doing, not allowing Usyk to eat up his range and throwing the uppercut or throwing the big overhand or the jab or whatever as a means to stop the pressure, but using it as a way to counter as Usyk is trying to stop Tyson's pressure. That's what I think the big difference in this fight could be. If you're in the corner of Tyson Fury and you want to right the wrongs of life.